Basically, I oversee what's new and what's next for all of the clients at MediaVest. Really looking at everything from data, technology, content, how it comes together, and we can create better experiences for the consumer and build brands for our clients. Honestly, everything's getting harder, but I think it's also getting more exciting because of that. We're at a point right now where, we've got more technology changing at a faster pace than ever has before, and most importantly, more data at our fingertips that we can do just amazing things with. I really think when you couple data, technology, and content together, you can create some really cool stuff, but it takes a different way of thinking. And that, yes, that makes it hard, but hard is, in my book, hard is fun. Hard is where you do really cool things. We're at one of those, it sounds cliche, but a point of fundamental change in our industry. And I just think it's exciting to be a part of that and being able to be one of those drivers of it.
Tell me a little bit more about that. I want to dive into that. What do you mean by fundamental change?
Well, fundamental change is that we're moving in so many. It's not just video, and it's not even just what we're doing in terms of how we're looking at the advertising, but what we're starting to understand about the consumer, what we're starting to understand about the effectiveness of our advertising, how we're starting to use data to close the loop on moving from a world where I know that 50% of my advertising works, I just don't know which part it is, but really starting to close that loop, understanding more of what works, moving away from using proxies of success to actual measures of success, actual business success, sales, and butts in seats, people in stores, those sorts of metrics.
And are the conversations you're having from the perspective of the media agency with your clients, are they changing in regards to what ROI is on media investment?
Yeah, I mean, they're changing in a lot of ways, with ROI being one of them. I'd say even taking a step back, the way they're even more upstream changing is we're having more business conversations with our clients, because we're no longer just a line item as the media people or the advertising people, but really truly business partners, as what we can do and what we can understand from what we're seeing, from the exposure we have to the data, from what we're running, from what we're seeing about the consumers. We can help influence product, we influence go-to-market strategies. I mean, we sit on top of just a gold mine of information. So it goes beyond just buying spots and dots and making sure they have the best rates, which of course we do, but becoming business partners that help drive the business and ultimately their business goals. More complex storytelling, more multi-dimensional storytelling that digital enables, I think is extremely powerful.
Do you mean that like in a transmedia sense, like cross-platform?
I think in so many different senses. So yes, absolutely cross-platform. You start to talk about second screen during first screen and third screen and 19 screens and all of that and how they interact with each other. But even more personalization of video and choice in how consumers interact with content in general, whether it be video or other types. I think it's extremely powerful. When I say a really geeky sense, one area that I'm like super interested in, but still is a little ways before it goes mainstream, is virtual reality right now. I think it's sort of the embodiment of total personalization of video, where you control everything around you. But I think we're making a lot of steps in, can call it the more two-dimensional video that we're seeing nowadays.